Have you ever felt like you're just drifting through life, reacting to whatever comes your way, but not really steering your own ship? Like you have dreams, big aspirations even, but they just float around in your head without ever really taking solid shape? Or maybe you have set goals before, but they felt overwhelming, unattainable, and you eventually just gave up. If any of that sounds familiar, then you are in the absolutely right place. Today, we're not just talking about goals. We're going to unlock the simple, powerful secret of how to set goals for yourself in a way that actually works, a way that inspires you, and a way that makes those dreams a tangible reality. This isn't about some complicated corporate strategy or a rigid, soul-crushing to-do list. This is about making your future exciting, clear, and achievable. And I promise you, by the end of this video, you'll have a crystal clear understanding of how to transform those vague wishes into actionable steps that you can start taking today. So, buckle up, because your future self is about to thank you. Now, why are goals so important in the first place? Think of it this way. Imagine you're planning a road trip. If you just jump in your car and start driving without a destination in mind, where do you end up? Probably somewhere random, maybe even lost, and definitely not where you intended to go. Goals are your destination. They give you direction, purpose, and a map to follow. Without them, you're just driving aimlessly. But here's where it gets tricky. A lot of people set goals that are either too vague, too big, or too unrealistic. They say things like, I want to be successful, or I want to be happy, or I want to get in shape. Those are great desires, but they're not goals. Why? Because you can't measure them. You can't break them down, and you don't know what specific actions you need to take to achieve them. It's like saying, I want to drive somewhere warm. Great, but where exactly? Florida, Hawaii, the Sahara Desert? You need to be more specific. This brings us to the first and arguably most important principle for effective goal setting. Be specific. Instead of, I want to get in shape, try, I want to be able to run a 5-kilometer race without stopping by October 1st. See the difference? That's specific. You know exactly what you're aiming for. It's not just a general idea, it's a concrete target. Or instead of, I want to save money, try, I want to save $5,000 for a down payment on a car by December 31st. Again, clear, precise. Specificity gives your brain a target to aim for, like a laser pointer. It makes it easier to figure out the steps you need to take. The second crucial element for setting goals that truly motivate you is to make them measurable. This goes hand in hand with being specific. How will you know if you've actually achieved your goal? If you can't measure it, how can you track your progress? And tracking progress, my friends, is one of the most powerful motivators out there. Let's go back to our examples. For run a 5K without stopping by October 1st, the measurement is clear. Either you run it or you don't. For save $5,000 for a down payment by December 31st, the measurement is the dollar amount. You can literally see your bank account grow towards that number. So ask yourself, how will I know when I've reached my goal? What numbers or indicators can I use to track my progress? Without measurability, your goal remains a wish, not a plan. Third, your goals need to be achievable. This is where many people stumble. They set goals that are so wildly ambitious that they become demotivating rather than inspiring. While it's great to dream big, your goals need to be within the realm of possibility for you, given your current resources, time, and skills. This isn't about limiting your dreams, but about making them realistic and sustainable. It's about building momentum, celebrating small wins, and gradually increasing the challenge. So be honest with yourself. Is this goal something I can realistically achieve with effort and dedication? Do I have the necessary resources, or can I acquire them? If a goal feels too daunting, maybe it's actually 2 or 3 smaller, more achievable goals disguised as one big one. Break it down. The fourth vital characteristic of a good goal is that it must be relevant. Why are you setting this goal? Does it truly matter to you? Does it align with your values, your passions, and your broader life vision? If a goal isn't relevant to what you genuinely care about, it's going to feel like a chore, and you'll quickly lose motivation. If your goal is to learn a new skill that directly relates to a passion project, a career advancement, or a personal challenge you genuinely care about, Your motivation will be intrinsically fueled. If saving money is relevant because you want to buy a house, or travel the world, or start a business, that connection makes the sacrifice worthwhile. So ask yourself, why is this goal important to me? How does it connect to my long-term vision for my life? Does it excite me? If you can articulate a strong why, you'll have the fuel to push through the inevitable challenges. And finally, the fifth and often forgotten component of powerful goal setting. Your goals must be time-bound. Every goal needs a deadline. Without a deadline, a goal is just a dream with no urgency. Going back to our examples, run a 5 kilometers without stopping by October 1st has a clear deadline. Save $5,000 by December 31st also has a deadline. These deadlines create a healthy pressure, forcing you to plan backward and take consistent action. Now, a common mistake here is setting an arbitrary deadline. Make sure your deadline is realistic and takes into account the achievable nature of your goal. Don't set yourself up for failure with an impossible timeline. But do set a deadline. Even if you have to adjust it later, having a target date is far better than having no date at all. So ask yourself, when exactly do I want to achieve this goal? Is this deadline realistic? When you combine all these elements, you get what's widely known as the SMA.RT SMART Goal Framework. Let's put it all together with a brand new example. Vague goal, I want to be healthier. SMART goal, transformation. S, specific, I want to consistently exercise for 30 minutes, 4 times a week, and incorporate at least 5 servings of vegetables into my diet daily. C, very specific actions. M, measurable, I will track my exercise sessions in a journal or app and visually check off my vegetable intake each day. Clear ways to measure progress. A, achievable, given my current fitness level and time availability, 30 minutes 4 times a week is challenging but doable. Adding 5 servings of veggies is also a stretch but not impossible. Realistic assessment. R, relevant, this goal is important to me because I want to have more energy, reduce stress, and improve my overall well-being so I can be more present for my family and perform better at work. Strong Y connection. T, time-bound, I will consistently follow this plan for the next 3 months, reviewing my progress at the end of each month. Clear deadline and review points. See how much more powerful and actionable that SMART goal is compared to the vague desire? It's like having a detailed itinerary for your road trip instead of just a vague idea of going somewhere. Now, a few extra tips to supercharge your goal-setting journey. Write your goals down. This isn't just a suggestion, it's practically a rule. The act of physically writing down your goals makes them real. It moves them from the ethereal realm of thought into the tangible world. Break down big goals into smaller steps. This is crucial for maintaining momentum and preventing overwhelm. Create an action plan. Once you have your SMART goal, ask yourself, what are the very first steps I need to take? What do I need to do this week, this month? Lay out a simple plan. Review and adjust regularly. Life happens. Things change. Find an accountability partner. Share your goals with a trusted friend, family member, or mentor. Visualize your success. Take a few moments each day to vividly imagine yourself achieving your goal. Feel the emotions, see the results. Celebrate your wins, big and small. Remember, setting goals isn't about being perfect. It's about being intentional. It's about taking control of your direction and designing a future that truly excites you. You have the power within you to achieve incredible things. All you need is a clear map and the willingness to take that first step. So what's your SMART goal going to be? Pick one thing, just one, that you want to achieve in the next 3 months. Apply the SMART framework, write it down, break it down, and then take that very first tiny step. I have full faith in you. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button, share it with someone who needs a little direction, and subscribe to the channel for more tools to build your best life. What's one of your SMART goals? Let me know in the comments below. I love hearing about your aspirations. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep planning smart, and keep taking action. You've got this.